What is going on with this?
We have students that are coming in our office threatening us, and they're all over the place. There's a mob of them. Can we just have some police here?
Yes.
Those were the 911 tapes KREM 2 obtained through a public records request that helped give some context of a disruptive scene between students and staff at Lewis and Clark High School last Thursday. Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
And I'm Whitney Ward. So the fear of that day then spilled over to last night at the Spokane School Board meeting. Lewis and Clark math teacher Matt Tully Rupert spoke directly to SPS Superintendent Adam Swinyard to say the district is choosing to ignore staff and student safety concerns in order to make the district's data on discipline look better.
We've been begging at our school easily since October for things to change, because it just seems like are we just waiting for disaster? Is that the point? I don't get the point. It's insane to me.
Tully Rupert went on to say that it's gotten to the point where students are, quote, choosing to dehydrate themselves all day so they don't have to use the bathroom because it's completely unsafe to use the bathroom, unquote. And then he continued, I'm a scared parent and I'm a scared teacher in the building.
Now, in our commitment to bringing you more to every story this afternoon, our Amanda Rowley then asked students at Lewis and Clark High School also about their sense of safety.
She also learned more about the day the mob of students reportedly threatened teachers. Amanda?
Well, a Lewis and Clark teacher claims that students do not feel safe here. Now, the school board has not yet responded to our request for comment on these concerns. So today after school, I came here to Lewis and Clark High School to ask the students directly about their concerns for safety here. Now, I also had a chance to listen to each 911 call from the day that a mob of students rushed to the main office.
Last week, Spokane police charged 2 female students relating to a reported mob scene inside Lewis and Clark High School. Students shared this video with us of the crowd of students rushing down the hallway to the main office that day. We filed a public records request for copies of the 911 phone calls made during this incident. One call came from a staff member who was inside the student office.
And we've got students coming in and out of our office. We need police at Lewis and Clark right away.
The staff member told dispatch students were threatening staff.
We have students that are coming in our office threatening us, and they're all over the place. There's a mob of them. Can we just have some police here?
Yes. How many of them are there?
I saw at least 75.
Okay, and you don't know what they're protesting or what's going on?
No.
Okay, and they're threatening to beat up staff?
Yelling that we're not protecting people.
During the phone call with dispatch, you can faintly hear yelling in the background as the staff member talks with the campus safety officer.
We just don't want people to fight.
She's in here threatening us. I called 911. I called 911 because this is BS. I know, but they all came in here and they're yelling, you're going to kick us. This is crazy, so I called 911.
The commotion continues for several moments. Then the staff member appears to ask someone to notify the district.
You might want to call downtown because I called the police, so you might want to let them know. Yeah, when a mob of kids come in this office and start threatening us, I'm absolutely calling the police.
Yeah.
I asked Lewis and Clark High School students if they feel safe at school. We are not showing their faces or using their names since they are minors. Now, there were a few students who told me they do feel safe, but most of them say they don't feel like staff and teachers are doing enough to make the school safe.
There's people that just hang out in the bathrooms and they give you weird looks for no reason and you're just trying to use the restroom.
The school doesn't really do anything to make sure that we are safe. We always feel uncomfortable constantly.
And I feel like I'm not safe because they don't listen to me. And I feel like if not being listened to, then it's obviously like the issues are going to continue to go on.
Now, we've notified Spokane Public Schools that we have the copies of these 911 calls. We also requested a response from the superintendent to comments made at last night's board meeting. The district sent a statement that doesn't directly respond to our questions, but it did say, regarding the recent incident, the district knows there were no weapons, no physical violence, and no disruption to classrooms. And since the incident happened, school administrators have been talking with staff and families about how to best move forward. Now, the district adds it does have a work group focused on behavioral interventions and support, and it encourages anyone in the community to attend those meetings. Reporting from Lewis and Clark High School, Amanda Rowley, KREM 2 News.